Welcome to Kidz Do Positive Things. Kids are amazing, kids are cool. Kids like me help you groove. So follow your dreams and you will see you can dream big just like me.
Kids do positive things. Kids do positive things. Kids do positive things. Kids do positive things.
Hi, I'm Cleveland, your host, along with Elijah, our music coordinator. We're back with the brand new Kidz Do Positive Things show. And in case you forgot, Kidz Do Positive Things is about amazing kids and the things they do. It's a show about encouraging and empowering kids to pursue their dreams and to be the best that they can be. On today's show, we're celebrating Black History Month. We are honoring African Americans and landmarks that are a part of the Black history of Memphis, such as Larry Finch, Bishop G.E. Patterson, Stax Records, and the Stax Museum.
Larry Finch, a Memphis basketball legend, was born February 16, 1951 in Memphis, Tennessee. He played for the Memphis State, now known as University of Memphis Tigers, from 1969 to 1973. He was drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers in 1973, but chose to stay in Memphis and play with the Memphis Tams. In the 1980s, Finch was the assistant coach for Dana Kirk. In 1986, he was made head coach when Kirk was forced to leave after violating NCAA regulation. Finch had 10 out of 11 winning seasons and developed phenomenal players like Elliot Perry, Penny Hardaway, and the late Lorenzen Wright. Memphis State was highly scrutinized for the way they handled the firing of Finch at the end of the 1996-97 season. Despite his firing, he goes on record as the school's all-time winningest coach after John Calipari's record was vacated due to scandal. Larry Finch died April 2, 2011 at the age of 60.
Stax Museum is located at the former home of Memphis's own Stax Records. Stax Records started out as Satellite Records in 1957, but the name Stax Records was adopted in 1961. The label was responsible for the Memphis soul and Southern soul sound, releasing jazz, funk, blues, and even gospel recordings. After Stax Records went bankrupt and closed in 1976, the building was used for various ventures. However, due to decay, the building was torn down in 1989. In 1998, in an attempt to help renovate the Soulsville area, a group of concerned citizens, an anonymous philanthropist, spearheaded a nonprofit revitalization plan for the area. In April 2001, Construction of the Stax Museum of American Soul Music and the adjacent Stax Academy began on the grounds of the former location of Stax Records. The Stax Museum is a replica of the Stax Recording Studio. It is a 17,000 square feet museum with more than 2,000 videos, films, photographs, and original instruments used to record Stax hits. It houses memorabilia and other outstanding exhibits such as the 101-year-old Mississippi Delta Church, the Soul Train dance floor, and Isaac Hayes' restored 1972 gold-trim Cadillac Eldorado. The Stax Museum is one of only a few museums in the world dedicated to soul music. The museum celebrates the legacy of Stax Records and its artists, such as Isaac Hayes, Rufus and Carla Thomas, Sam and Dave, Johnny Taylor, Albert King, and others. The music also features artists from other famous soul music labels such as Motown, High Records, and Atlantic Records. The Stax Museum Academy is a state-of-the-art facility where primarily at-risk youth are mentored through music education and unique performance opportunities. The Soulsville Symphony Orchestra has had the privilege of playing for famous artists such as Stevie Wonder, John Legend, and Isaac Hayes. In 2006, Concord Music Group relaunched the Stax label. The new faces of Stax include artists such as Andy Stone, Nikki Costa, and Layla Hathaway. Kidz Do Positive Thingz wants to know, what's your positive thing? Whether you're a small kid doing positive things or a big kid doing positive things, Kidz Do Positive Thingz wants to know. Are you a musician, a singer, a dancer? Do you write and recite poetry? Kidz Do Positive Thingz wants to know. We want to know about your athletic and academic accomplishments and about what you're doing to make Memphis a better community. So all positive kids, send us a non-returnable DVD, completed entry form from our website, and a picture of you doing your positive thing. Our website is kdptshow.com. Hurry, you may be our next Kid Spotlight. Gilbert Earl Patterson, more affectionately known as G.E. Patterson, was the son of Bishop William, or W.A. Patterson, and Mary Louise Williams. He was born on September 22, 1939, in Humboldt, Tennessee. Although born in Humboldt, he was raised in Memphis and Detroit. G.E. Patterson came from a long line of clergy. His uncle, J.O. Patterson Sr., was the presiding bishop of the Church of God in Christ from 1968 until his death in 1989. His cousin was Bishop J.O. Patterson Jr., who was once interim mayor of Memphis and chairman of the Church of God in Christ General Assembly. He was ordained as a Church of God in Christ elder in 1958 by Bishop J.S. Bailey. In 1962, he became co-pastor with his father at Holy Temple Church of God in Christ in Memphis. In 1975, he continued his pastorate as the founder and pastor of Temple of Deliverance Church of God in Christ, the Cathedral of the Bountiful Blessings. In November 2000, Bishop G.E. Patterson was elected presiding bishop of the Church of God in Christ. In that same year, Calhoun Street, where Bountiful Blessings is located, was renamed G.E. Patterson Avenue in his honor. G.E. Patterson founded Bountiful Blessings Ministries, which is viewed internationally on the TBN cable network and locally on TV stations throughout the nation. Today, Temple of Deliverance is one of the nation's fastest growing congregations. It has a mailing list of over 100,000 active donors, and the church has over 15,000 on its membership roll. Evangelist Louise Dowdy Patterson is now the chairperson and CEO of Bountiful Blessings Ministries, to whom G.E. was married for over 35 years. Patterson attended Lemoyne-Owen College in Memphis, Tennessee, Detroit Bible Institute, and held an honorary doctorate from Oral Roberts University. Patterson was a man known for his activism and compassion and was among the men responsible for inviting Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to Memphis for the sanitation workers' strike. In 2005, he announced he was battling prostate cancer. On March 20th, 2007, after a long, illustrious, and esteemed life, this Memphis legend died of heart failure. But his legacy lives on in the hearts and souls of every Memphian.
KDPT Inspirational Moment. Reach for Greatness. The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. quoted, "Greatness comes in all people, no matter the color, no matter the race, or no matter how a person looks. Everyone can be great. Greatness is a state of mind and thought of being. Plan to be great. Reach for greatness every day of your life. We all are taking part of creating our lives, our communities, and our world. Remember, it's your choice to live a great life, so reach for greatness."
Martin Luther King Jr., born January 15, 1929, was born Michael Luther King Jr., but later changed his name to Martin. Martin Luther King came from a long line of pastors. His father and grandfather served as pastors for the Ebenezer Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia. He served from 1960 until his death as co-pastor. Martin Luther King had a varied educational background. He attended segregated schools in Georgia and graduated from high school at the age of 15. He received a BA degree in 1948 from Morehouse College. He studied theology at Crozier Theological Seminary in Pennsylvania, where he was elected president of a predominantly white senior class and received a BD in 1951. He won a fellowship at Crozier, which enabled him to enroll in graduate studies at Boston University, where he received a doctorate in 1955. He met and married Coretta Scott while in Boston. They had 2 sons and 2 daughters, Martin Luther III, Dexter, Yolanda, and Bernice. In 1954, he became pastor of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. By this time, King was an executive member of the NAACP. His outstanding leadership abilities made him the ideal person to lead the first great Negro nonviolent demonstration. In 1954, he became pastor of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church in Montgomery, Alabama. By this time, King was an executive member of the NAACP. His outstanding leadership abilities made him the ideal person to lead the first great Negro nonviolent demonstration. It is known today as the bus boycott of 1956. During this boycott, his home was bombed, he was arrested, but his tenaciousness resulted in the ruling of the Supreme Court declaring the laws of segregation on buses as unconstitutional. In 1957, he was elected president of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, an organization formed to provide new leadership for the civil rights movement. Dr. King took his leadership ideals from Christianity and his operational techniques from Gandhi. From 1957 through 1968, he appeared wherever there was injustice and protest. His infamous letter from a Birmingham jail, was penned during the massive protest in Birmingham, Alabama. He wrote several books, planned voter registration drives, and directed a peaceful march in Washington, D.C., where he delivered his renowned I Have a Dream speech. He was arrested, assaulted, and faced personal attacks, all while receiving honorary degrees. He was voted Man of the Year by Time magazine and became one of the most symbolic leaders, not only for African Americans, but for the world. At the age of 35, Martin Luther King Jr. was the youngest man to have received the Nobel Peace Prize. He awarded the prize money of $54,123 to the civil rights movement. On the evening of April 4, 1968, while supporting the sanitation workers' strikes in Memphis, Tennessee, Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. He received a fatal shot on the steps of the Lorraine Motel. The site of his assassination is now known as the National Civil Rights Museum.
And I'm Elijah.
And we're here to tell you a little more about how to be a part of the KDPT show.
That's the Kidz Do Positive Thingz show.
Okay. The Kidz Do Positive Thingz show. Kidz Do Positive Thingz is about amazing kids and the things they do. It's a show about encouraging and empowering kids to pursue their dreams and to be the best that they can be. If you're a big kid or a small kid with big dreams, you can be a musician, singer, dancer, athlete. Are you involved in community service or good in academics? Send us your DVD and picture to the address below. Hey Elijah, you're the music coordinator, so why don't you tell everyone about our band?
Okay. The KDPT show is looking for kids to be a part of our band. If you want to join in all the fun that Cleveland and I are having, send us a DVD of you playing your instrument today.
Today?
That's right, today, to the address below.
Positive kids can make Memphis a great community.
And we hope to see you real soon.
Well, that's our show for today. Elijah and I would like to thank you for joining us. We also want to thank all of our guests.
Have you found that DVD yet? Hurry and send it in.
Remember, you are an amazing kid. Just dream big. We can change the world. Just be a positive kid. Oh, and don't forget, kids do positive things. Kids, strive for success. Pursue your passions and dreams. Because everyone can be great.